All right, hey guys, welcome back to Crypto. It is April 17th 2024, just about like 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So in today's content, we'll talk about BTC on a macro basis and what type of volatility we could be expecting in Q2 and all that good stuff, right? So if you watch my previous quarterly analysis, we talk about like how BTC been pushing to the upside over the last 7 months, 7 bullish monthly cycle. So it is not going to be sustainable to get like a 12 to 18 month bullish monthly cycle. So at some point down the road, we got to expect like BTC to cool off, possibly like 1 to 3 months or even like a 4 month, right? Sideways correction. Of course, not like a full bearish monthly cycles, right? But in terms of like a consolidation. So we could expect, I mean, it doesn't have to, but just be prepared, right, to see BTC moving sideways between like, let's say 80K to 60K for the next like 2 to 4 months, right, give or take, right? So in terms of a candles pattern, right, you can see like, after the 7 bullish monthly cycle, BTC is just basically taking some, taking a break basically, right? So what I've been saying over the last few weeks or even like a few months is like, we just don't want to basically, take out our previous monthly low, basically close below it with an engulfing candle. So that's not going to be a good sign in a short to medium term. It could basically delay the bull market and all that good stuff, right? So the primary support as of now, right, for BTC, it is right around like a 60K on average if you want to take a look at it on a monthly basis. Why? Because we discussed it, we said, for the bull market really to kick in, we got to close above 60K right here, which was our previous bull market resistance. None of these candles, right, close above 60K, just about like, let's see, 61.1 give or take, okay, back in 2021. So as you can see right here, as soon as we got close to it and close above just about like 60K, we basically managed to push to the upside. We got a similar scenario back in 2017 when BTC was near all-time high. Let's go ahead and check it out. When BTC was near all-time high, you can see like it consolidated for nearly 4 months, right? Started like in January and really broke out like in April. So we had a nearly 4 month consolidation, and price action was just moving in a, let's say, 20 to 30% range. I'm not saying BTC will drop 30% and all that good stuff, but just expect like some sort of like a volatility. And as long as we above the monthly 21, also above the weekly 21, the bull market, it is still on. So if we go back to our basically price analysis on a monthly basis, you can see right here we still above the monthly 21, nowhere near the weekly 21 EMA if we want to take a look at it on the weekly. So still above the weekly 21, and as of now we just consolidating, you could say breaking below the 3D 21 EMA, but still got a big support around the daily 100 EMA right here. So the correction from the monthly basis all the way down to the daily time frame, it looks really good, okay? Even if you take a look at it in terms of like the daily time frame, it looks like a potential, either sideways, you could call it sideways correction, or you could call it a flat correction, okay? As long as we do not break extensively below 58K, right, you could still call it a flat correction within this range, and then we could expect potentially a reversal next month or the following next month, or even a triple tap or do something like that, okay? If we go back to 2020, I'm not sure if you guys remember, but after the halving, right, BTC printed, or before the halving, that was back in yes, right here, right around the halving area, we printed what, a flat correction, and basically printed a triple top, right, and then came back down to basically just print a triangular formation right here. Once again, I'm not saying it will print the same pattern, but we just have to respect these supports, right, in the short to medium term, right? So if you take a look at our current support, just about like 60K on average. If it goes down to the daily 100 EMA, if you're just trading BTC, on a lower degree, just make sure to cover all the way down to the daily 100 EMA as a potential support. Okay, in terms of reversal on the daily, I don't see any reversal patterns. The MACD, it is still a negative, right? And our daily RSI, it is still facing some trendline resistances. Okay, so basically, you know, in order to get a reversal, we got to get a bullish crossover on our daily basis, right here. Okay, we got to get the bullish crossover. It doesn't have to be a divergence, once again, because if you guys recall right here, I talk about it, right? I was saying like it could create a divergence right here, and it didn't, right? So if I sat right there and be waiting for a divergence, you would be basically missing this entire move. So it doesn't have to necessarily print a divergence if we basically start to consolidate near the you know, daily 100 EMA, or even consolidate right here and basically reverse, right? So just keep an eye on your you know, daily MACD. On the 3D basis, as we discussed a few weeks ago, last month, right, when BTC was right around just about like 70k area, right, we talked about the 3D MACD, and what we said was like the 3D MACD, right, it could potentially, okay, later on cross negative. However, the most important indicator to keep an eye on the 3D basis will be the 3D RSI right here. Okay, we were expecting at some point the RSI to print another double bottom, and as of now it is printing another double bottom right here, just about like 50 on average. Okay, so it means potentially over the next like a few days, right, we could get a bounce. So we don't know if that bounce will be a reversal bounce to basically print a new high, or if it is just going to be a bounce for another consolidation, meaning it could just basically bounce right here just to print another you know, another lower high right there. Okay, so we will see, because we got something like that on a daily basis. As you can see, after we retested the mid-range, we bounced back up, retested the top, right, but never basically push higher. So on the 3D, we will see if, okay, BTC will get a bounce right here and push back up to the 70 area on the RSI, and at the same time could even potentially push back up to retest the 70k in terms of price and get the triple top, right? And if the volatility is high enough, right, and this guy, the RSI manages to basically push higher, we could even get a continuation. So you just have to be open-minded for both scenarios over the next like a few weeks, right? So basically I'm just gonna have to repeat it, right? So on the 3D basis, right, BTC is nearly at support, right, based on the RSI, and at the same time based on the 3D 21 EMA. If we go down to the daily time frame, we near support at the daily 100 EMA 58.7. so, and in terms of price, right, 60k, you know, 60k going to be the average support, right? If basically we get a wick to the downside, we got the daily 100 EMA. So in terms of the daily RSI, right, got to break out back above the trendline resistance. Okay, got to get another move back up above the trendline resistance. We just don't know when. And at the same time, on a daily basis, got to get the bullish crossover to get a higher probability of a potential reversal over the next like a few weeks and all that good stuff, right? But if we go back to the higher time frame, I don't see anything crazy. When we take a look at BTC on a quarterly basis, we had a nice quarterly breakout, 68% breakout in Q1 2024. The last quarter of 2023, we had a 56% breakout, and this quarter we only 12% down. Okay, I know we only two weeks into the quarter, right? But it is only 12% down, and we still got like nearly 2.5 months to go, right, to close the quarterly cycle. So I don't see any reason for bears, okay, to be getting excited and all that good stuff and jumping and humping. So we still got plenty of time to continue the bull market. The best thing to do is just to zoom out. Whenever you basically in doubt, zoom out and basically take a look at the big picture, right? If we take a look at BTC on a 12-month cycle, you can see we're looking super bullish. We're looking super good, right? Basically just broke out above the you know, 3 years 3-year resistance right here, right? If you go back to 2021, our resistance based on the 12-month cycle was what? 45K, and we discussed it on a quarterly basis a few months ago. We said once we take out 45K, you know, we're going to be looking super good, right? And we did that, and after that we took out 60K, and as you can see right now, it is just consolidating around like a 58 to a 62K on average, give or take, right? So just going back to the 12-month cycle, there is nothing to say, okay, regarding BTC. It is extremely bullish. I know most bears are still calling for like a 10K, 5K, 3K and all that good stuff, but I highly doubt, okay, we will be retesting those lows you know, anytime soon and all that good stuff. Okay, so that's all I wanted to cover for BTC regarding the price action and all that good stuff. So thanks a lot for watching.